Our Bob Schieffer caught up with country music star Garth Brooks at last night's Grammys on the Hill, an event supporting intellectual property rights, and he even managed to break a little news. Take a look.
Well, Garth, you're here in town to get a little award, but what'd you do today?
Just hung out with the president, stuff like that.
Hung out with the president?
Yeah, it was great. It's always great to see him, and he's always more than cordial, more than nice, and this time was no exception.
Now, I understand you also, was there a little award presentation there? Or?
Yeah, there was. He got his second Grammy, which makes him tied with me, which it didn't sit very well with me, but congratulations anyway,
This was for a spoken thing he did.
I believe this is his second one for the spoken, so I think he's turned his focus toward books now, and he'll probably win whatever the big award for the books are, because he has a reputation for winning, it seems.
So he's got a Nobel Peace Prize and a Grammy. I mean, and yeah.
Yeah, he does. So we're the same, except I don't have the Nobel Peace Prize.
You have, in addition to having a wonderful career and being an icon in country music, you have also done a lot of work for recording artists on intellectual property rights. And a lot of people say, well, what is that all about? But it's a very important thing to musicians.
Yeah, I mean, nothing grows without a seed, and our seed is the songwriter. We got to protect those rights for the songwriter, because they're the ones that live by it day by day. Artists have a lot of different ways to make income. Songwriters have that one way, and we need to protect it.
Why is it that you do not let your singles go on to, iTunes,
Yeah,
I guess?
iTunes are digital. We're an album-oriented artist. We always have been. We believe that there's songs on an album that can change a person's life that aren't commercial, single fit. So we put them all together, and there are commercials and there's album cuts, but all of them make the album, which should be a reflection of the artist at the time, that they're making it.
Where do you think country music is right now? A lot of people think it's at a crossroads, that some of the people are doing well and call themselves country artists, that maybe it's a different kind of music.
I think it's exactly the same way it was 20 years ago when Garth Brooks came out. You'd have to ask Haggard that same question, and Haggard might say, punk, whatever. So I just think it's as the generations goes on. If I have my way of what country music is the news at 5 o'clock. Just put to music is what it is. It's our way of life as a people, and as long as it keeps reflecting that, then it's never going to be it'll always be country music, and that's the important thing.
You got friends in low places. Does that refer to the people here in Washington? Or?
I could make a whole video from people in this town singing that song, yes.
Well, it's great to have you here in town, Garth, and we want to wish you the very best.
Thank you.
You deserve this honor.
It's great talking with someone who respects country music and knows. It's very cool. It's an honor. Thank you.
Okay.
If country music is news at 5 o'clock, it also has a link to news on Sunday morning, so we will now leave you with a treat. Bob, a country musician himself, led a group of congressmen in a rendition of Friends in Low Places as a tribute to Garth Brooks. In the group are Senators Dick Durbin, Congressman Darrell Issa, and Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee on the tambourine. Join us again tomorrow on CBSNews.com. I'm John Dickerson. Have a great day.